It's time for the grand finale. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. Let's so I guess the focus today should probably be I guess should probably be getting the missions done. UAV online. What the hell is the UAV? I did not mean to shoot. Do I have any 5.7? Guess I don't. Wow, I really don't know. Guess probably best to ditch this gun for a bit. Well, we can finally get our James Bond up and about again. Oh. Drop frames. No more stream already. Right out the gate. Goddamn. Or is it just a starter heebie-jeebies? Alright, so first thing to get out of the way. There's a static spawn on every single on every single map in the game apparently, and I've been none the wiser. Alright. So, first things first. Kill 5 Phoenix of SMGs while wearing a JPC-2. Okay. Sir, I'm gonna need you to take those for a little bit. I'm got some things to do that requires a JPC. Where's the gun? Ah, here we go. Hey, I told you I see you real soon. Hey, are you a traitor? Not at all. Got the... Just took me 5 minutes to figure it out. It had like a whole mini meltdown over like, are you a traitor? Where is my membership? I haven't unlocked that yet. That's a territory in which I need to go and get like where I need to Apple Cash, yeah. I need to get monetized on the YouTubes to be able to do that. And currently I'm nowhere near that goal. The base criteria is 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, and I'm currently at like 1,950 watch hours. So you gotta keep watching the videos, man. It's the way it works. That's the way it works, man. You gotta keep watching the videos, guys. You gotta buy my merch. The merch money. You gotta buy the merch, man. Give it to Stacks. Stacks got that Bowen money. They're paying him peanuts, you know. I'm a front desk receptionist. I don't work for my money, you know. So yeah, as you can see, the update is the update has a pretty clear difference in how loot spawns now. So a little more time and it's slam dunk. It's a half and a half, because my videos have to be able to do well, unless you're like completely insane and like somehow you manage to rack up like 1,000 hours on just watching alone. And even then, I think they have some guidelines that you can't watch. Stack showed me this hype feature recently that apparently it's like if you can ooh, wow, look at that Galil. Tried to run and I realized I couldn't run, so I tried to shoot him and then I couldn't shoot him. Oh well. What did I lose? Nothing much. Okay. With a bang! I lost a good helmet, but it's not that bad. I just need another. I'm actually more mad that I need to buy another JPC. Ah, damn it! I need another JPC. All right. It's not surprising because I have to work with a JPC of all things. So I wouldn't die that fast if I was running anything. If I wasn't running. Put you in this live stream Discord channel. You can tell him I don't need him to do that, cause I am unfunny incarnate. Are you serious? Wait, how am I? How? Huh? What? How am I overweight? How am I overweight? Wait. How am I overweight? In the kiosk this early into white. That don't make no sense, man. What's going on? I just remembered using that channel in the past, so I thought that you must be on there already. Like the live stream Discord channel. Okay, I have that's a little bit of like a half and half for me because I don't really like doing self promo is the thing with me. So yeah, so just not too big on the self promo thing. So I don't typically do it. You know, I think it's just a little bit shameful to like to be self promoting yourself on stuff because I don't like I don't like doing shameless plugs if that makes sense, you know. Does that make sense? I don't like being a shameless plug. I mean I appreciate it if Stacks would do that of his own accord, but that's still a little bit embarrassing, I will admit. That's terrible. Okay. Since when did I have a GPU in here? Huh. Interesting. Let me in. Let's just take whatever. Let's just take like this thing. Come here, please, please. Come here, please. That's all I want. Please, please. Okay, thank you. Okay. Man's dropping frames. Oh dear. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I hope it's not that bad, but apparently I've dropped 6,000 frames. Christ almighty. I forgot to even buy the camera. I hope the frame drops are not that bad because this is supposed to be like a 3-hour shits, and if we're gonna have to deal with it for like the full 3 hours, then at that point I'm just gonna not even bother. I'm just gonna hop off, which would be unideal because I kind of would because tomorrow I can't really stream at like this around this timing because wait, did I even buy the right thing? I hope I did. Okay, good.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas. Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
Oh, come on. And I swear, every time they do that. Every time they do that. Alright, I'm gonna have, How bad's the frame dropping? 10%. 10% is not good, actually. It's actually really not good. This is it's very unideal when you factor in the fact that I'm home alone, so there really isn't like anyone who's actually like who's taking up you know, internet other than me. Yeah, I can hear absolutely nothing now. God, that sounds a little ass, I'm not gonna lie. But we love ass. I need to offer these up to the Tabor gods later. Well, as far as ear protection goes, it's doing a fantastic job at least. It is working pretty well. This thing kind of blows, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I'll keep it, but it kind of blows, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like I'm gonna grow. It's not like I'm gonna go deaf if I keep it off or anything. So, beep, gay. Oh right, they no longer do they no longer do like they no longer do the drops for do static GPU spawns anymore, huh? From now on, from henceforth they started doing like you get those towers, don't you? Right. The towers are now like the way to get the new stuff. If any of you don't know, I looked at the Tabor wiki this morning, and I found out that actually there are no guns in the game. Are you serious? There are currently no guns in the game that take 357. So 357 is a dead round, or it's a false round, because there's absolutely nothing. There's absolutely nothing that takes 357 at this current point in time in the game. I was very surprised to hear this. I'm not gonna lie. It was definitely not something that I expected to see. So like one bullet left in there. There is only one bullet left in there.
Я cię zabił, pan Hunter!
God damn it. Excuse me. This shit just don't work half the time, I swear. Just a casual 7% health, I guess. Not even Soul's container was there anymore. What is this world coming to, man? A sass mag? Like you're spoiling me, game. You're spoiling me. Hold on. Just, no red. What a disappointment. Okay, let's go. Wow. This place has been completely stripped of everything. Are these the same ones? I guess so. Would be better. Got a lot of crates here though. Ooh. 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 Monster energy drink. I would drop kick a child for Monster energy drink, on God, for real. We got the lotion, the 15-in-1. Men, you know, we just love convenience. What could be more convenient than a So, if I remember correctly, they said this is where a flare shell can technically spawn. Right on time. At least this is still guaranteed. Got the blick. Got the blick in my hand. Bunkers are no longer considered secure. Come, come, come. Alright.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas. Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
I'll take my Orion back. Thank you very much. You know, I learned that the Orion's actually only is only protection grade 4, so which is actually so Nikolai is literally in every sense of the word worse than officially worse than Collector, which I guess kind of makes sense. I mean, honestly, if you were you shouldn't be surprised that it would be the case, wouldn't it? Oh crap, I brought back the Marlin. Marlin! I don't know what I tried, huh? How much do these bad boys sell for? Walker Razor. 2,400. Alright. That's not the worst, but not the best. Am I streaming on the weekend? It's a bit hard to, cause typically I stream from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. my time, and I just so happen to have a physiotherapy session at like 4:15. So so even if I do stream tomorrow, which is the weekend, apparently it's going to be show us how you're making 2.7 bucks an hour. 2.7 bucks an hour. Actually, you know what's really crazy is that hold on. Okay, I think we're back. You know what's really crazy is that is that when I was I learned the other day that apparently I can get overtime from my work, because my work stipulation is apparently so that because I'm the last one to leave the childcare center every single day, I have to factor in when the parents come in late. So according to them, I get $1 per hour every minute after my work is supposed to end. Which, if you think about it, is actually pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. $1 an hour is okay. $1 an hour is not bad at all, actually. How does that work? It's crypto farming? Yeah, so this may not currently hold up, but you gotta get these GPUs. You toss them into the rack, and then you gotta have power on, and then you'll start generating money per minute. Which it's not a lot. I mean, I'm pretty sure one of them only generates like maybe like 1.5 karunas a minute. But you gotta think, that's 1.5 karunas per minute. 60. Gotta make some arrangement with those parents. I mean, typically they come in by like the 7:30 mark, so it's not like they're, purposely going out of their way to inconvenience my life as much as possible, but sometimes it gets a little close, you know. I am taking notice of the fact that I am dropping frames. I do know that that's an issue. I just don't know how am I gonna fix it, because I have a theory that one of the ways to fix it is to turn off vertical output, but I'm not sure if that is something I should be doing, because I believe that once upon a time when I turned off vertical output, it fixed everything. Hide the kids till 10 p.m. That's, I mean, oh yay, we've gotten the Delta Secure container. Yay. That's what, 121. That's $180 right there on that day alone, baby. I might actually turn off the vertical input, by the way, if any of you can hear me at the moment, because it's getting a little ridiculous. Also, we finally got the Delta Secure container. So, if you're not sure what this is a little unique thingamabobber that makes it so that if you die, you retain everything that is in this case. It's not it being this small means that typically it's only useful for, you know, well, this. So hey, Yippee. Okay, I'm going to turn off the YouTube vertical, cause I just saw myself dip to absolute 0, so I don't think so. I'm just going, so whoever's on the vertical, maybe move over to the horizontal, I guess, cause I think the vertical may be causing some issues, I think. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it off real quick. Cause, you know, if you think about it, I'll never get that. Never get what? Oh, the Delta Secure container? Yeah, don't worry about it. Hold on, I'm doing stuff. Hopefully everything will be better now that I mean this doesn't matter in PVE actually. So it's fine. Turn in 3 phones to Minty and kill 10 Phoenix wearing a JPC-2 and a 6B47. Isn't that literally the loadout that I was just using? The new headphones are cool. Yeah, but I think I'd rather go in hearing everything than being deaf. In fact, I'll have you know, if I can get away with my current get up in real life, I would be doing it, because goddamn, hearing is difficult, man. Hearing is difficult, man. Here, hide your shame. I need this 6B. How long does it take to level up a trader? It depends if you know what you're doing, number one, and then number two, if you specifically focus. I'm spreading out all of my traders, so it's taking me a really long while. But last wipe, when I was focusing on specifically Spectre, because I wanted to get all the guns, it took me about 3 weeks of playing every day. So it's definitely gonna be a while, but you gotta have like synergy on stuff like kill like these kill missions are typically the easiest to do. Kill Matka, kill Tabor. Probably easier to do the Matka one anyways. Alright, I'm going in a bit naked, but it's okay. Holy sheesh, man. To be honest, if you're not that into the game, the only thing that you need to upgrade is Spectre and Minty. Because this is the guns and this is the armor. Everything else is secondary. Turn in 3 phones. Okay. I just so happen to have a couple phones here. Beep boop. Beep boop beep boop. I wanted to do Shiro for the guns. Shiro is not guns. Shiro is ammunition. Spectre is the guns. So you may have been a mix-up. Although I will say Shiro missions are quite easy. I'm apparently... Oh, well, nah. Nope. Nope, apparently not. This is probably easy to do. You're bad? All good. Oh, gee. My bad. All good, original gangsta. It's actually crazy that ever since I turned off the vertical stream, I've had 0 issues with with the frame stuff. So that's crazy. That crazy. You know what I'm starting to realize? I'm turning into the... Have you noticed that I'm starting to repeat stuff? It's almost... It's like I'm turning into one of those freaking one of those YouTubers, which I'm very, very ashamed to say that might actually be happening. Once I make like 20k more, I wanted to get the bullet loader. Oh hell yeah! Look, just go to the chaos map that is Chodov Mall, and wait for the Phoenix to kill each other and then snag one of their stuff. It will work eventually. You just need to keep at it. Did I just yoink a 6B? Ah, crap. Actually, you know what? Before I tell you to go and do something, I should probably try it myself to see if it's actually viable. So, before you do whatever I just instructed you to do, I'm gonna test it out myself to see if it's viable. Cause I mean, going in without any armor or whatever is definitely a risk, and you're looking to maximize profit. So you specifically kind of need to go in without armor, or just take the rations, I guess. Do you know of the existence of rations, by any chance? Hey Koryu, how you doing? Are we done with that mission? Two more. Do your thing, man. I'll try anyways tomorrow. Well, I want to give good advice, so I need to test it out myself first. Technically, this isn't really my advice. It's advice that I took from someone else. Yeah, I do. 6-hour daily, weekly. That's good. Cause some of the stuff there is actually like pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Also, Fenix are scarier now, so you could definitely drop better gear. Ooh! See? Loot revamp. Loot revamp. Loot revamp. I'm actually serious. Even if you don't do the thing that, even if you don't do that, they recently revamped the loot that you're more likely to get all the good shit from. Oh, insurance. Insurance is kind of expensive, so you gotta be careful about what you actually put insurance on, because sometimes whatever you put insurance on is not actually that worth, and you can just lose, and it would actually be okay, completely fine if you lose it. What's up with the coffee? Why do we keep getting coffee? What's up with that? If you want to make a quick buck, grab all the suppressors you can find. Suppressors sell for a fuck ton of money. After the Mamba one tap, oh yeah, the thing about Mamba is that even on this is protection grade 4, right? This armor is protection grade 4. That means that the protection grade is high enough to the point and even then he got me down to 46% HP. So it really is, he hits very hard, so it's not surprising that Mamba would have one tapped you, because well, quite frankly, he's really scary. I mean, I'm scared of. I got a suppressor capped it. I mean, it depends on which suppressor it is. If you if the suppressor belongs to like a bolt action rifle, sell it. If you use it, you lose it. All right, so you do naked runs. All right, got it. Dutifully noted. You know, naked runs are go big or go home, you know. So it's a very exciting way to play Tabor, but also carries a risk. I've been getting a lot of these lately. If you recognize this, that's the drum mag. That's the drum mag that uses the AK. That is from the same AK that I gave you the other day. So if these spawn more often, you could legitimately start. You don't got much choice. I mean, if you're that down bad, just head over to your thing, hit profile, and then reset account, and then you'll start from ground zero. But you'll have all the stuff that you had in the first in the wipe again. But it's also a bit of a risk. But I wouldn't recommend it, since you're like pretty far into the wipe already. So I recommend you just you just keep going at it. What is up with these? Okay, interesting. I think a flare shell is supposed to spawn, should spawn there, or should be able to spawn there, but you know, it's Hong hong hong. You know, Five Nights at Freddy's. What is this?
Hejte, zemi nebo chcím bežku.
Dang. This game making me actually focus for once, because of how crap my armor is. That's impossible. I thought this was supposed to be solo solo PVEs and chill. What do you have? An AKM. Okay, I actually kind of need that. Collect an AKM. Collect 2 Glocks. Collect your wife's firstborn. Trust me, after this update, everything is easier to get now. So, those woes that you had a couple nights ago, it's not gonna last, cause everything is easier to get now. Not helpful, game. What is up with these? Why do I keep finding AK drum mags? Oh, look it. New way to scavenge PC parts. Look it. Pow. Look at that. Pow. Got a power supply. We got one of these things, you know. I forgot what these are called, but we got these, we got the fan, we got the pornography drive, you know. Honestly, yeah. So I talked about it on Stax's stream just now, but basically they're planning to revamp the entire trader system so that you can no longer buy all the guns and stuff in the market. And the logic behind that is that they want you to find everything in game itself. So to compensate for that, what they do is they give you a lot of the good shit in raid. Right now it's overpowered because it's because you can find all the good shit in raid and you can still buy the stuff. But that's not really the point. The point is that you can just, you know, right now is the prime time trademark to find the good shit. Decertified good kush. You know? but it's not gonna happen until next wipe, so you're gonna be fine. It's not gonna happen until next wipe. So it's not gonna happen for a little while, you know. Also, they're gonna open a trader market. So they're gonna open a trader market. So you can buy other stuff that other players don't want, and then you know, that's where you get your new gear. All right. Shall we test how stupid the strategy I just told you to do is? Let's find out, shall we? Alright, so despite everything that I said, I still think that you shouldn't go into game with at least a backpack. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring in nothing but a backpack. All right. We're gonna bring in nothing but a backpack. So I'm gonna put this away. Gonna put this away, and then I'm just gonna bring in an empty backpack. This is the for us to be able to bring the spoils of war home, you know. The spoils. I'm pretty sure I have all of that actually. But we'll do that later. All right, so Hyol, no armor, no gun, just backpack. We'll see how long I last. This is basically what I'm telling you to do. Chode Mall. Basically, chode. I was doing the backpack, 3 health, water, food, bandage, SKS Glock. That's a pretty good loadout. That's like the daily loadout, right? All right. What do we got? Solid sneak. Kept you waiting, didn't I? You got 30K? That's more than enough to buy a something at least. Metal Gear. .45 caliber. This is mall? Yeah, this is mall. Who hit me? Why am I bleeding? Crap. Bandage? This doesn't have any ammo in it, does it? Crap. Alright, so we already have a decent gun and amongst other things. Come on, man. Game. Playing PVE is depressing for some people. I'm having a blast. Sad, bro. I can hope you can heal from your depression. Whatever you say, man. I hope you can. So Yusuf, I hope you. But hey, Yusuf, you know what? It's okay. At the end of the day, it's always a brighter day. I hope you can cure. I hope you can one day overcome your stupidity. How am I? What's up? What's up, rat? Just trying a naked raid, see how well it goes. It's been going swimmingly so far, to be honest. We're doing good. Naked? Yeah, I went in naked. Why are you watching? Indeed, Yusuf. Indeed. What the fuck did I just see? Sus. Abogus. Don't I have an Among Us, I swear I had an Among Us, yeah, no, we're not doing that. I swear I had an Among Us, emote somewhere. Maybe it's actually on the channel and I'm just in denial. You see, isn't the Galil 556? It is. Something wrong with 556? Oh, computer. Porn drive. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Power supply, I guess. No? What do you mean no? It literally takes snack max. Oh, SSD. Or RAM. Here is the SSD. Are you watching? The Zero to Hero. Are they shooting each other? Yeah, that's the whole thing about Maul. So in terms of lore, what the hell is this? Stolen Valor? Hell yeah. I love Stolen Valor. So the lore of it goes as follows, is that within the Ghost of Tabor universe, there's it's a warring faction right now, so they're like fighting each other, and that's why I said to come to this map, because they will fight each other, they will drop their surprisingly fantastic gear. Look at this. We literally just got a gear tech over. So we got a direct upgrade, and then you will just more Stolen Valor, and then you will just you can just loot everybody's corpses. It's basically PVE dialed up to 2 million. So now that we have this, you can ditch the old backpack. So am I a wolf? Yes, that would be what I am, indeed. Ooh, perfect. What the? Just a wolf. Yeah, with just a wolf. Who was that? Ah! Close. Damn it! That was good though. So how about that, You think you could do that and better? I know you can. Just gotta bring in a backpack and go and slay bodies. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine not being a hybrid. We don't need to be complicated.
Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
Should be simple enough, right? Yeah, I trust that you can do all that. You know? Kill. Alright. Yeah, it's good. I won't do better, but you'll try it. You know what? At the end of the day, you're just bringing in a backpack. I'm only asking you to bring in a backpack, so you will probably do just fine, to be honest. It's not like I'm asking you to bring in a full loadout or anything. Just the backpack, and then you can go and slay bodies. You know. You'll do fine. I have faith. Pretty sure I'd have to be cautious. I mean, yeah, but I was rushing everything. Actually, you being cautious would technically be the right thing to do. You know? So alright. It's like tight quarters and you're quick. It's not so much quick, more so just gotta have that situational awareness. I thought you played Veil. You shoot and play fast. That's like the whole Veil thing, you know? That it should be your jam. Is it not? Is it not? Should be right up your alley, you know? Use the G3. I have a mission that needs SMGs right now, so unfortunately, no. That is not correct. I just don't understand how amassing like 2 million in a short time. They sell everything that they know they don't want. Those are people like me who don't do anything but play the game. And it's also kind of half recognizing the valuable shit to pick up and throw away. Gimme, come on. Holy crap, that guy sounded like he was in my ear. Could he actually be just right here? No, apparently not. Most people know what to grab from raids. Yeah, that's a core learning feature as well. You gotta know what to take. But as a baseline, wait, didn't I make a video that was how to earn money in Tabor? It's not particularly accurate because some of the values are messed up, but it should be like about there. Do I see a Tootsie down there? Holy fuck. Oh crap. That's a That's Mr. Tatra, baby. Alright, let's grab his gear. Should have gotten some extra. Oh yeah, the devs did give everyone 500k, didn't they? Where? Oh, not here. Oh, this gives me ear protection. Dang. Casually sending Tatra to sleep. It's not that... honestly, it's never been that huge of a deal, has it? I mean, he's kinda easy, you know? I'm not saying in like a condescending way, but I've never had a point in time where like Tatra was that huge a threat to me. Am I just being cocky? Is that what that is? Is he that difficult? I don't understand. I mean, I'm playing on easy mode, so maybe it's that, but like what's the difficulty on PvP for the NPCs? PvP I got one tapped by him. Maybe it is the PvE thing, isn't it? Simpson. Look at that. Look at this. So many porn drives and a GPU. And a G3 too. Okay. Stolen Valor. I love Stolen Valor. Oh. Too slow. I'm fat. 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 Dumb. Stupid. Dumb. Fat. Are these NPCs? Yeah, they're like these are stronger NPCs, but Russian nesting doll. Hell yeah. Oh, sorry. My gun is just a little stuck in the ground. And there we go. This is it's the slowest peak in existence. Well, that's gonna be bad. Would you fold the stock of the bison? Because I felt like it, to be honest. TBH. Felt like it. Feeling cute and might get hit by an asteroid later, you know? That's what the dinosaurs thought. Bow. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Please do not forget to stow your armor and gear in the appropriate areas.
Mr. Okami, casually pulling the best armor in the game. Are you a cheater, Mr. Okami? You wanna see fun? Michael Jordan! Hey! Ah! 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 I knew it. It's always the revolver, man. It's always the revolver. Alright, we don't need these VSS Ventureses. Okay. 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 Come back here. You cannot escape me. I love stolen valor, baby. And a Russian nesting doll. Have a lot of MP7 mags. I'll be alright. Is Stack still going? That man plays way too much. too much Grim. Is he still going? Or is he finally asleep for once? Let's see, I'm out smoking. Okay, bet. Bet. The bettiest of bet. Betty Booper. Gotta get them puffs in, you know. I need some rope. Gotta get them sexy time. Sexy time has begun. When is patch me up thing happening? No clue. Quit an hour ago, I see. I mean, in theory, the patch me up thing should be happening like now, right? But I won't. 50 minutes, close enough. I won't be around if you're looking to patch me up from me, because number one, weekends for me are my weekends are not. It's not that it should be happening now. It's gonna be happening later in the day or later. I just checked. Do I have drops or nah? But you have. I don't think I have drops. So I don't know if it's like a content creator only thing or whatever, but I definitely know that I'm more unlikely to be partaking in it. Excuse my French, mister. It's about right when he goes late, it's like 12:30 to 1 a.m. Dang. Yeah, it's unlikely you'll catch me streaming. I mean, I will be streaming, but probably I won't be able to get drops. Or you won't be able to get drops from me at the very least, so. Get Shrek'd. I'm gonna have to sleep at school tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow. Alright, I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for the follow, Toasty. Appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Dang, I didn't get either of the freaking medicine spawns here. Come on, man. You're killing me, game. It's crazy that the moment I turned off the whole vertical stream, everything went completely fine. I have 64 bullets full. Okay, I have less bullets than I think I do. And one heal left, cause of course. Wow, this place has been stripped completely barren, huh? Wow, thanks, game. How generous. Wow. Not even the courtesy, man. You're killing me. Alright. If I remember correctly, allegedly there's a flare spawn somewhere around here. So flare spawn somewhere here. Let's take a look. They said produce, but I don't know what the fuck. Where the fuck is the produce area? I can only assume there's nothing. I need to kill 2 more. Shouldn't be a problem. There's 2 down here. Right.
Ты забыл, пан Пантер?
Where's the other guy in here? I guess he's not here. They're literally right above me. The Russian nesting doll returns. They are being massacred on right above me. We're leaving. We got that one completed. Hell yeah! I wanna be a cowboy, baby. Alright, we finally got that mission complete at least. Alright. Well, since that mission's complete, I'm gonna transition to seated mode. Oh, my back. My back.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas. Bunkers are no longer considered secure.
Oh, I can definitely do that. I'm pretty sure I have a lot of Makamies things to do. Yep. Turn in a Mahina statue? That's... Sure. I'll do that right now, shit. Come here! Stop mogging me. Oh, look at that. Crazy. We literally got we have Hannah 3 now. Oh, we already have that. Alright, we need to use an AKM, so we're gonna retire this bad boy. And then we need an AKM. Luckily for us, we just so happen to be pretty rich in the department of AK ammunition. Let's see, AKM right here. Oh yeah, get this peasant shit away from me. We are going in style. What does that mean? Hell yeah. We don't need that many bullets. What we do need is to make sure that all of this is filled up. So 39, 39, 39. Where is 762 by 39? Nine by 19. Ah, 39. Not a lot, but enough. Nice shelves. What's your best gun? Best gun is My best gun would probably be this gun right here. The M240B. It's a drop from mall, from a boss that only spawns in mall. But if we consider non-boss drops, it would be this gun, the MCX Spear. This gun, someday I'll be making bullets. The thing about it is that you need brass as well, and the powder. So the MCX Spear is chambered in 6.8, and 6.8 is naturally penetrates armor a lot. So when you use a 6.8 gun, it's you're gonna destroy pretty much everything in your path, really. Please, thank you. Yeah, this will probably do. Just need a couple grenades now, and then we'll be right as rain. I'll put this away. 6.8, got it. Well, you need to get the gun to craft it. I recommend, I mean, you could probably find most of the people. So, alright, so to be able to make bullets, you need these things, brass. And you can find these brass jars, and then you can see how full they are based off the little thing over here. But brass jars are more common now, so you shouldn't have an issue finding these. You're gonna drop them right here into this thing, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take these powder thingies, and then you're gonna pour it right into here. The powder will fill up, and then you will and then you fill up, and then you need both of these, at least a little bit of it, to craft the ammunition. So brass jars got small piles of brass. That'll be good enough. The only problem is that you kind of need to put them in individually, which can be a little bit annoying, admittedly. But if you don't mind it, then you should be good to go, honestly. I need to sell some. Get some money. Money. $500,000 is not small. Is not a lot, but it's enough. Because in the past, I made a video where like I challenged myself to make $10,000 only loadouts, and the result was pretty good actually. Like I did quite well with a $10,000 loot. But then again, that was before like all the new stuff, so things can get a lot more complicated down the line. Behold the grenade drawer. I'm very scared of grenades, because anything that doesn't look like one of these grenades is likely an impact grenade, and if you throw an impact grenade, it's over. Is there any other way other than those small piles of brass? Yeah, the brass jars. These give you about, I think it's like 15 to 20 brass at once, but you only unlock this at Shiro 3. But no matter, because nowadays apparently finding brass is way easier in game, from what I've seen at the very least. If you have 500k when you get back in, you'll crap your pants, dude. If you really need money, I will squat up. What I'll do is I'll squat up with you, right? If you really need money, what I'll do is I'll squat up with you, and then I'll I'll give you some money, all right? I'll give you some money. I'll give you the money, and then you just toss it into here, and then it'll go into your bank account. If you really need money, you just gotta hit your boy up, all right? The homie has got you. If you need to, though, I would. I think you know how I do. I'm a guy who always says you should get your own stuff, but you know, so I'm generous if you want to. I'm not saying you have to do this, but if you need it, okay. Oh, that changes things. Kill 3 Phoenix wearing a 6B47 and helmet and adventure backpack. Okay, well that definitely changes things. I'll reset if you have to. Well, I mean, you are pretty far though, so I don't know if that is like the best thing that you can do. It's certainly something to consider, but I probably wouldn't recommend it unless you're like at the end of your rope with it all, you know. A lot of people recommend resetting if it gets too bad, but it depends on like how long you've played really. If you've lost everything within like your first hour of playing the game, then yeah, reset. But if you're as far as I think you are, then it's maybe not such a good idea. But it is an option. You can play with him. I mean, if he wants to. I ain't forcing nobody to do nothing. I don't need all this epinephrine. What am I doing? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I sold the epinephrine. What am I thinking? Okay, complete all rates. And then, apart from that, I need to locate and destroy the 2 supply crates on the riverside of Makam. Yes, I know where those are. And then complete every objective in 1 raid. Okay. Extract with the Euro sticks. Kill 5 medics with an AKM. Okay. Should be good. Are the lobbies still empty? No clue, cause I don't play PvP. The way Malekla had 70k bought stuff, couple ways when bought better stuff, had 30k, then spot Mamba spanked me right when I spawned with better stuff. That is Jesus Christ, man. I once again, you know, I cannot really attest to the whole Mamba bullshit spawning situation, because I've never experienced it myself. But the thing is, I cannot attest because I'm PCVR and you are standalone. So the platform is majorly different. So you know, I mean, you've heard me talk about it. My theory is that Tabor right now is a little bit too intensive for standalone, and because they're not really optimizing the game right now, what ends up happening is that either you spawn right next to Mamba, or which I'm pretty sure maybe that happens to crappy players only. I mean, the thing about it is I cannot say for sure for everyone, because the people who don't actually have a problem with it don't complain about it. That's the whole issue. Right? People who don't have anything to complain about the game do not complain. So I don't actually know how many people are suffering from this sort of being killed immediately issue. But you're still new, so I can't hold anything against you. You know? I know it's very demotivating, but it's tuned up for North America. It sure felt that way at the very least, but it could be a ping issue for me because I don't know, like you look at the bots that I'm facing right now, and you think about your own personal experience. Is it any different? And if the answer is yes, then there could be some trickery and deceit going on in between the raids. Like I said, it was literally immediately. I didn't even see him. Yeah, that shit's rough, man. Like, I cannot say anything, but because I've never had that happen before. Pop Mamba, yeah, that's I mean, I get it. It's unfair. So, but unless I see it myself, I can only believe the word of others. And I mean, I believe you when you say that. I don't believe the other people who on the Reddit and stuff who say that they spawn in and then die to a Makarov. Because that at that point, that's gotta be some kind of fucking legitimate skill issue. I don't believe that. I don't believe a word those people say. My P7. That's okay. Have more cash padding wouldn't stress. I mean, sometimes they're generous and give out the goods, you know. I just don't know. I just don't know when when they actually do it. Also, what is this? Is that a Luddy? It is a Luddy. Okay, I got the box. Okay. What gun? What was that? It sounded. That did not sound like an AK, SKS. Screen shows the status. Or is it killed by Mamba Simon? That's the only way I knew it was him. Yeah. I'm just. I mean, Yala, Jesus Christ. I obviously. There's no doubting that There's no doubting that it does happen. I've just never experienced it myself, so I cannot really speak on the matter per se. I have had some bullshit kills before, no doubt about that, but wow.
Hej ty, zemi, nebo chcípneš, vole.
It's just that I don't know when these things happen, or what specific conditions are set in place for such bullshittery to happen. Maybe I should. It's a long loading. Okay, then that may actually be the underlying issue, because I mean, you know, if you think about it logically, the moment you load into the well, the moment you hit play. Also, these are the brass jars, by the way. You wanna take them. I heard they're pretty tasty. So you load in and then it like doesn't stop loading, right? The whole world still moves around you because you're the last thing to spawn in, but every other bot still spawns it in without stopping for you. If they gave a grace period to bot spawning, that would literally fix all the issues that you guys are currently experiencing right now. No joke. No flare spawn. That sucks. Yeah, I know. So yeah, because everything loads in at once, and because you are the player, it takes longer. It takes more resources to load you in, which means that ultimately, if you take too long to load in, the bots could find you and they could kill you. So bots have like a detection range, and I'm pretty sure, and it's without a shadow of a doubt that Mambas is especially turned up to 11, so he may see you, and then because you didn't load in, you die instantly, which is kind of bullshit. Yeah, spawn right next to bullhounds, but blast you without even moving. I had that once actually. I was making a video about about using the Marlin, and that happened to me. But the thing is, I spawned in right in time to move before they actually hit me. So the wait for everything to get loaded for you, then drop you in. Yeah, kind of. It's just yeah, it's because they load in everything at once, and whatever loads in first, and the game is not gonna discriminate between you and the bots. So if you do not load in first, you're at a disadvantage to the bots, and it's all because of and it's all really the fault of the update making island more resource intensive, which brings down the game overall, because it's more resources to load obviously means that the longer it'll take for you to load in, which means that higher opportunity for so stuff like Island. I don't know about the other maps, but specifically for Island, in the case of Mamba, you should stay away. Mall, honestly, I talked about Mall. At least make a person indestructible until the player moves or something like that. That I think the grace period idea is probably the grace period idea would probably work better, because the issue is not with the players, right? Or the issue is not with the players spawning in. It's with the bots spawning in and then just immediately beaming you dead. That's the issue. So if you just add a grace period for the bots, that would kind of solve all the problems, really. Someone's approaching me. Ho, 向かってくるのか? Good idea. Yeah, it's I mean, honestly, it's the simplest fix that I can think of. You thought this shit was bad? Like Dead by Daylight, I assure you, is even worse. Because I don't mean to bring up Dead by Daylight, but the thing about Dead by Daylight is the devs intentionally make things worse for one side of the community. PCVRs can rush Oculus players before loading in. Yeah, cause that's kind of the issue with just playing on standalone in the first place, is that standalone will always be completely unoptimized unless the devs can pull some magic, which is very, very hard. That's cold. I mean, that's the unfortunate truth. I don't like it. I don't like it either because the fact of the matter is that at the end of the day, the standalone will always be larger than the PC VR player base, because to play PC VR, you had to basically, you need a PC, right? So I'm gonna take the whole ass didn't real how Tabor, dude, like I struggled when I was new to be honest. Like, I was so scared of just being in raid that half the time all I did was I went in with an LBAV, which is the worst armor in the game, and a pistol, because I was just so afraid to lose everything. And then at that point in time, it was still at that period where it's hard enough to get the new island available to Quest 2. Okay, the thing about Quest 2 is that I am pretty sure that because the Quest 4 is coming out, I think I can safely say that somewhere in the future, they're just gonna completely stop support for Quest 2. Couldn't trust your 2060 for PC VR. Yeah, I mean, my PC is $3,000. You know how much money that is? That's a lot. I have a 7800 XT, which is Radeon, AMD Radeon, and it's actually a streaming streaming thing. It's actually specifically for streaming now that I think about it. An AMD 7800 XT is a streaming thing. They're stopping support for Quest 2 next year. So that's where the problem lies, right? I don't know if it means that Quest 3 is next, but with the release of the Quest 4 being all but confirmed, you know, I think honestly, if you need to upgrade down the line, you should probably buy a Quest 4. I mean, you don't want to lose, like, you've already bought the game on the Meta Store, right? So if you just buy a Quest 4, it's gonna transfer over. And I can attest to this because I still have Resident Evil 4 on my Quest 3. But yeah, they're stopping support for Quest 2 because it's, quite frankly, it's last gen already. I mean, I mean, you can't buy Resident Evil Requiem on the PS4 so anymore either, so you kind of have to, yeah. I don't know how many of you are like, oh motherfucker, I didn't read the it's the one in museum. I'm such a dunce, bro. I'm an actual dunce. What the fuck? Oh my god. This is the stupidest mistake. Oh Jesus Christ. Audio's choppy, gotta reload. I dropped a couple frames, so maybe it's not you. I will say that. I did drop a couple frames, so it may not necessarily be a you issue. Oh, holy crap. I realized just how much I got from that rate. I'm still dropping frames, so it may not necessarily be a you problem. Alright, well, I guess he's already gone. Let's just wait for it. Let's just wait for him to return so that we can tell him. Wait, I had a... God, what was that? Where did I... Oh, I put my SSDs there. I kind of missed the old SSD look, because the old SSD look was pretty clean, I'm not gonna lie. On God for real, no cap, as the cool kids say these days. For real, for real. You know, working as a front desk receptionist on a childcare center, you start to realize how out of touch you are with children your age. Cause Jesus Christ, they say some things that make my head want to spin, and I have absolutely no clue. You got a 9070 16 gigabytes. No. I got a 7800 XT AMD Sapphire 7800 XT. It's 5 years. For God's sakes, they continue it last year. Yeah, so it's very little. You don't really have to wonder why they're stopping support for it. Great for its time, but it's outdated now. Also, 5 years? Christ almighty. I met Bong around 5 years ago. Holy shit, man. Do we got anything good here? Of course we didn't. I have a skull back at base, but I don't really... The AMD Radeon 7800 XT Sapphire, apparently.
Zabiju, parchante.
How did you see me? 5 already? I hope like the 4 won't be $1,000. Huh. You know what? If it comes with like a automated jerk off machine, I pay $1,000. I mean, shit, the Valve Index was $1,000. Not 7080, 7800. 7800 XT, sorry. I have no idea how much I have no idea how much it costs, but it's expensive. That's for sure. It's not cheap. It ain't cheap. But then again, you know, it at the end of the day, it's like a one-time purchase for like the next five or longer years. So it's a worthy investment because actually, if you use like virtual desktop, you don't need. You can still use your Quest 2. Oh wow. Because if, correct me if I'm wrong, but most of the time when you use like virtual desktop or Steam Link, it doesn't actually affect the or well, just virtual desktop actually. It doesn't get affected by how old the Quest 2, about how old the Quest is. So you can just the Index is the best one ever made. It was good for its time, but it's kind of dated now because of the screen, specifically because of the screen door effect. I mean, you know stacks on the 4 and some. The 4 seems to have super wide FOV, 180, but I might be wrong. 180 FOV? That can't be right. Because 180 FOV is like, oh my lord. That's like, holy shit. Holy fuck. 180 FOV. That is crazy. I was like, wait a minute, they can't do that. I was like, wait a minute, they can. I was like, oh wait, they can. If they can TTS, I mean, you know, if at some time down the line you're gonna be able to start, you're gonna. I mean, hey, you know, someday you'll be able to you know, just connect whatever porn that you're watching to your headset, and then you have the automated jorking machine to just you know go ham, you know, because oh my god, it feels just like the real thing. Because I mean, you know, if you haven't tried your VR headset for porn at least once in your life, what are you doing, man? Some 50 degrees or something. 50 degrees, it just doesn't even work. Yeah. Screw it. Don't need it. I don't use 5.56 guns that much anymore. Not with the G3, currently the best gun in the game. It's only now I'm realizing, actually, the AKM is actually quite a nice gun. I'm not gonna lie. Ah! Guess who? Excuse me.
Order is restored. Your chaos ends here.
Hold on, I need a fight collector.
Oh, you think that hurts? How great!
Alright, where were we at again? Hold on. Alright, where were we? What were we talking about again? Ooh, the green key card. Whoa, Ho Chi Mama. Look at all this, man. This is actually better gear than what I'm currently wearing. Yeah, no, Oh, I passed the, I'm gonna check for the flare first, and then I'm gonna take a look, see if we can go ahead and get that laptop done. You can't even be sure if the flare spawns here anymore because of the new update. So I honestly don't think that it will. If my quest 3 breaks, I don't know if I'll get a quest 4, but I mean, in theory, getting a quest 4, if my quest 3 breaks, would be technically a better long-term investment because it would be current generation, right? And it's not like I would be wasting money because well, you know, I would be using it to go. See you, have a good rest of the stream. All right, see you. So yeah, I don't know what you're currently using, quest 2 or quest 3, but if you really had to go and buy a new headset, whether it be for Tabor or if you're finally getting a PC VR, you should probably go for the Quest 4, depending on how much it is. If you can afford it, of course. I'm not telling you to go and buy it right now, but it would definitely be a worthwhile investment, irregardless of whether it's for standalone or PC VR. I would recommend you do PC VR anyways because of the whole... Well, okay, the actual main reason why I do PC VR is because in the past there was that one guy who was constantly fear-mongering me about the whole there is a very realistic possibility that you could get your entire account deleted by accident, and Meta will not respond to you or whatever. So it fear-mongered me into sticking to PC VR, and I kind of just stuck with it because I mean it's clearly the better choice in anyway. So got the 3, a new PC built in January but bad video card. Could you swap the video card? Pull a stacks, you know, just yank that bad boy out and put in a new one. Is that within the realm of possibility for you, or are you strapped on cash at the moment? So you got the 3. That's very nice. The 3 is very, very good. Although now it concerns me because you said the 3, you said you own a 3, and the 3 has issues with loading the thing, the game in, which means that whatever the fuck is going on with Tabor right now, even the 3 can handle it, which is certainly grounds for concern, I'll tell you that much. Do you have a pre-built or a is it a pre-built or a you know, just a regular, or you built yourself? Can't believe we're already at this point. We're really doing this, huh? turn in 3 JPC2s and a Vest B. God damn it! Well, Makami S ones, huh? Yeah, I was pricing those Ryzen cards one level below yours, 16 gigabytes for around 375 or 5060. I think the equivalent of my GPU to the Nvidia is about a 4070, I think, if I remember correctly. I'm not too sure. Okay. Let's see. When did I fire those rounds? Interesting. Kept saying Ryzen, but I think I'm wrong. I mean, I to be honest, like outside of the stuff the stuff that the stuff that like I did when I was building my PC, I don't know jack shit about building cards either. So you're definitely not alone there in not knowing what the fuck you're talking about, because I don't either. About my own stuff, I mean. Okay. Nvidia's like 100 more than yours. Dang! Shit don't come cheap, huh? Where are my G3 mags? Where did I put my G3 mags? Those are bar mags. Where are my G3 mags? Lordy. There's one G3 mag, but it's not. Am I wearing a different? No. Huh? Where are my G3 mags? Where are they? Forgot them. Radeon? Yeah, AMD Radeon. I only don't Intel, Nvidia, not AMD. Okay. I mean, I'm not. I have no idea about anything related to all those stuff anyway. So yeah. Oh, I don't know where my magazines are, so I'm just gonna buy new ones. Maybe I died with them. I think. Yeah, that's definitely what happened, didn't I? Why did I insure? No! I insured three G3 magazines. That is stupid. Oh my god. Alright. These are my AP rounds. What? What? I was shooting my AP. Get more bang for a buck with AMD. I mean, it's been performing good enough for me, so I would say so, yeah. I mean, honestly, like they recommended that my friend who helped me with the whole thing. It's 6 p. Generally recommended that I bring that I buy a Nvidia because they seem to be the most reliable, but AMD honestly works fine if you don't actually care, because I'm pretty sure it's like pretty much the same thing. Traditionally, it's cheaper here, the AMD stuff. Alright. Oh, okay, not with this. Oh, alright, interesting. Where? I know I have 50 AE somewhere. There we go. Oh, demons! Alright, so what we need to do this raid is also look, check this out. It's a new feature with the recent thing, because save 100 whenever there's a sale. Check this out. So you see how there are no tasks anymore. This is a completely intentional design, because the quest people used to abuse certain quests in the game, and basically the way they fixed it is when you reach above the reputation threshold but not the Karuna threshold, you get locked out of every single task in the game until you level up the trader. It's pretty cool. Yeah. Because people were abusing it for money. People would like purposely not level up to keep using those quests, and then keep gaining money from it. So what they do, the solution was to lock you out of every single thing until you completed it. Tough game. I mean, it was more so patching an exploit than making the game more difficult, because it definitely wasn't intended for you to stick to one level all the time. It was made in mind that you would have to level up through yeah. Also, you think your stuff was cheap? I kind of envy you, I'm not gonna lie, because I can tell you one thing for sure, was that my stuff definitely was the opposite of cheap. Those parts that I wanted, I had the new Deagle sound. I had to put in some spare cash for them, because just watching Tabor streams versus playing is totally different. I get that. Yeah, watching Stacks play I felt like I knew oh my god, what the hell? I felt like I knew everything about the game, and then I actually went in and I had no idea what I was doing in the game. This is the result of 300 hours in the game. It is it's definitely a journey. No! I forgot to buy a camera. The weapons cache in Cathedral, Graveyard, and Scaffolding. Well, I know where all three of these are, I think. You guys make it look easy. If you looked at me when I maybe like when I first started taking Tabor seriously, you would not think that. I guarantee you. Because the experience is definitely there. Also, you need to remember one thing. I was former military. I mean, I don't want to say that. Come on, game. I don't want to say. No, you're good, you and Stacks. Well, I play PVE, so I don't know how and Stacks plays PvP, so I don't know if the skill is transferable off of you know, each other. I just know that I just know that the last time I ever did the last time I ever actually did do Tabor PvP was a really long time ago, so things would have definitely changed since then. I can tell you that much. Also, my nose, my nose blocking thing that, like, you know, that like takes me out of that, like blocks light from coming in through the nose hole, because apparently they made this thing for like people with huge noses. Is like, you know, out. So I just can't see the use of the earmuffs, you know? Am I crazy to think that I just cannot legitimately see a use for the earmuffs? They just seem so redundant. I mean, sure, they make certain things more clear to hear, but for me, PvE, like, what's it do for me? You know, nothing if I think about it. If you think about, actually, it's funny that I talk about like stuff like, if you think about it, Tabor's kind of like gambling, cause everything's a loot crate. Let's go gambling. Oh dang it! Oh dang it! Did you ever see that one comment of that one guy that was like, "Aren't you playing PvE? Why don't you play PvP and then you can say that you're good? Until then, your videos suck." Do you remember? Did you ever see that guy's comment? Cause I did. I sure as hell saw that guy's comment. And then I told him to go and cry more. Cry more, little bro. I play what I want. That's specifically what I said. I'm a fucking menace to society, and I will relish every second that I am. Oh no, I'm dropping frames again. Are we back? No! I'm dropping frames. Stop! What are you doing? No! 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 Do not claim it. Get ready, cause everyone's gonna know. Frames, wake up. Wake the fuck up, samurai. We got a city to destroy. It's smoothed out for now, so thankfully I believe this is probably gonna be about the last raid. Cause it's getting late, so okay. Know that is. Yeah. Speaking of which, I know I talked about it in Stax' stream, but my friend's death anniversary is coming up. I don't think about him. I mean, it's been a year, so I can't keep thinking about him, but oh, of course. Of course I decide to drop frames the moment I start talking about my friend's death anniversary. Hey! Hey!
Сидни, Швейда. Сидни.
I believe it's the thing to explode is over here, right? Oh. John. Damn it. I always forget where the scaffolding stuff is. What are you doing? Oh, just completing missions. This is actually our last raid of the day, so I'm gonna hop off after I'm done with this, because it is getting late. Quite frankly, I've done nothing but talking for like a straight hour, so you know, yeah. I can't breathe.
Nikki, venez, on va tout maintenant.
Where is this Where is this thing? Extra weapons cache in the scaffolding. In the scaffolding. Is it? Is it the one over there? I don't see anything here, so it has to be over there. Headset battery's low. That's a very convenient timing, actually. Scaffolding should probably be here, right? Honestly, there's no telling with this game. It goes a little crazy. This looks like scaffolding. Sure, looks like it anyways. Oh, there it is. Yep. Do I have a bridge exfil? I don't. God damn! I gotta do this to me, game. Yeah, the M9 Beretta seems to really spawn in relatively often now, which means that we can stop being afraid of well, I mean, at least it makes sense. It makes sense now, cause last time it was 0 frames. What's going on? Last time the M9 Beretta was kind of hated because it was really hard to find. But now that they completely revamped like the whole loot system, it's actually relatively easy to find now. So if this is what it's like for it in the future, then every single gun's gonna be like this, then this is gonna be quite excited. I'm not gonna lie. Although, we should probably We should probably get going. I want to hop off for the night. And, yeah, I just wanna take a break for the rest of the day. Russian nesting doll. Well, we didn't complete everything, but we completed at least one. Excuse me. Great stream, man. Thanks for teaching stuff. You go to tomorrow night, yo. Hell yeah. Don't let them bosses catch a lacking though. The bosses give some pretty good armor, so you can. It's definitely something to look out for. If you hear anything that sounds like a very giant bullet, like fight them from a distance. Do not let them close the distance on you, or it will be bad.
Please do not forget to store your armor and gear in the appropriate areas.
What?
Bunkers
What?
are no longer considered secure.
That bullshit. Oh, it's on Makamiya's nights, no wonder. Alright, well, I'm gonna head out for the day. Hope y'all enjoy it, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye, everyone. Hope you all had a great stream. I know I certainly had fun, and yeah, I will see you all tomorrow. Unfortunately, not around this timing because I have physiotherapy. Around this timing, I'll see y'all at night on the next day. Hold on. I should switch to sniper if I can. Yeah, I guess you can. That's definitely something you can consider because range is your greatest ally. But honestly, you can just snap like a ACOG or something else on it, and then it'll be good enough. I guess.